Hello, everybody, troop. I'm Andy Shademan, and welcome to another day full of tea. Okay, guys, as you know, until I get back into my apartment and my studio and everything, I'm just trying to go day by day and like dissect whatever is happening right now. But as I told you on this new journey that we are, starting to go, I am going to do things a little bit same, but a little bit different at the same time. One of the things that I do love in general has been pop culture, Bravo, reality TV, and I want to get a full scoop about everything, but also like in the right way. I think one of the things that I got also tired of doing on my previous channel was that need of having to always look for what was happening right now. Like, oh my God, there is nothing happening, what I'm gonna film, that part, it became a little bit annoying. When I decided to start this new channel, to, avoid everything that is happening, or that happened, right? I was like, I want to do things a little bit different. I want to do something that is going to fulfill every single part of me, and I hope that you enjoy this part, because we are more than just Bravo. We are more than just Real Housewives. We are more than just pop culture. We are a mix of everything. And I want to talk about everything that I do love, I want to talk about what is happening right now. I want to give you guys my opinion. I want to hear your opinion on different things. And I understand that maybe you do not like absolutely everything, but girl, in this family, we just have to talk about it all. We have to mention it all, and I think that's exactly what I want to do. There will be days where I'm going to focus all of my energy on Housewives, or on Bravo celebrities, because that's what is happening, and we of course need to talk about it. That Bravo is my life. But there are other days where are things that are happening big on this pop culture street that I personally am very involved, and I love to talk about them, and I want you guys to be open-minded, and to come into this journey with me so we can enjoy every single part of it. And maybe if I'm talking about something that you usually don't care about, maybe you discover something new. Maybe you will say like, you know what? I want to know what is happening over there as well. So, that is part of like my speech, my, opening monologue that I'm doing, and like to really grab you guys. I'm telling you, I want to do things different. I want us to be a family, the family that we have always been, our beloved Beverly troop. But I want also to take it a step further, okay? I don't know what I'm gonna be doing with my other YouTube channel. I have received so many messages of support, and we're still feeling our numbers on this channel, which I am happy to announce. We are already 1,800 people on this channel, okay? We still have a long way to go, because, on my other YouTube channel, we were like over 34,000 subscribers already. So, but we're gonna get there, so let's just keep bringing people. But I'm so happy that 1,800 people of you already are here supporting my journey, supporting all of this. As you know, my channels are not monetized. My TikTok is not monetized. I am literally starting from zero. I have read your messages of like ways to support me and all of that. So I'm going to put a couple things on the description, below. You are not obligated to do absolutely anything. But if you want to, support my journey in any way you can, in the description will be right there how you can do it. And I will appreciate, of course, every single thing that you do for me. But in the meantime, the best way also of supporting me is just watching and rewatching and triple watching every video, guys. Like, the whole idea is that every video is at least over 1,000 views. So if you see a video that is not over 1,000 views, just rewatch it, put it in the background, whatever you need to do, let's just keep this going. I need the YouTube algorithm to understand that we are serious, okay? That no one messes with the Beverly troop, that we are going to do what it needs to be done, okay? All right, so after all of that open monologue, like if you're still here, girl, let's talk about this mess and what is happening out there. I have some blind items for you. I have pop culture news for you, a little bit of Real Housewives. Girl, I have it all. So I think we should start with a little bit of news related to like Orange County. Katie Ginella went on the Nick Vial podcast, and she is mentioning it all, and she's of course staying in her truth. Okay, she's basically saying that and agreeing that all of the ladies are trying to come for her. Okay, that all of the ladies like united, and they were like the Avengers. They literally assemble and to take down Katie. And she says that the reason is because she publicly humiliated some of them, and now they all got together. She says that Heather Dubrow never get past the fact that she was caught calling the paparazzis. She literally even lost the question at the polygraph that we all know is pure bullshit, but anyways. So she says, when I brought the receipts of the paparazzi saying, yeah, she called us, that publicly humiliated Heather, and Heather wanted to take her down. She also says that when everything that happened with Emily Simpson and the nanny, then Emily also got humiliated. Then when she told Heather Dubrow that Gina Kirchenheit only wanted her for her contacts for the real estate connections, she publicly humiliated Gina Kirchenheit, So it's kind of like everything from last season accumulate, and then they all wanted it to take her down. It is possible, I do believe that Katie needs to really analyze what it's really like to be a housewife. And even though she's getting a lot of support, because she's getting a lot of support from the fans, I will say probably like 95% of the fandom is with Katie Ginella. At the end of the day, if no one wants to film with you, it's going to be more complicated, right? So Katie, there is a way to play this game, the Real Housewife game, and it could be very easy and it could be very complicated. You need allies. That's just the way it is. You cannot be Switzerland and you cannot be hated by absolutely everyone. So I said in my video yesterday, I think Katie needs to sit down, have a conversation, especially with Jennifer and Gretchen, and, get some kind of like, closure on that, and be able to move forward into the friendship. Also, now Katie is friends with Tamara Josh, so she needs to really find some kind of like middle into how she's gonna move forward, because she has the potential to go far, but she needs to do what it needs to be done, and being hated by all of the housewives is just not the way to do it. All right. Alexis Bellino, this is very curious. Alexis Bellino went on her own podcast. I think she did a podcast with Carlos King, and she's calling, Katie out, and she's calling some of the lies that allegedly Katie said. Now, I know that Alexis has not a leg to stand, because she is a liar herself. But I believe that when you don't have anything to lose, you also just do whatever the fuck you want to do, right? Now, do I believe that Katie has lied? I don't believe that Katie has lied. I do believe that she might be a little bit of an embellisher, you know? So like that means that you say something and she, instead of repeat exactly verbatim what it was told to her, she would just say it her own way. And a lot of people do that. I don't even think it's a bad thing. It's just like it's very hard because you don't know how other people are going to perceive that information. That's what I told you yesterday. Like maybe Gretchen told Katie, you know what, I went to the hospital and they found something on my blood. And that was pretty much the whole conversation. And Katie then goes on and says like, oh, they roofie her, you know? So that's the embellishment right there, you know? And sometimes it's not even a malicious thing to do, you know? It's just who some people are. And they just, instead of saying exactly what was told, then they just, you know, go with what their brain how their brain process that information. You know what I mean? So I think that's what is happening over here. And I think that when you put that with people who are just waiting for anything to destroy you, then it becomes a time bomb, you know? Then it becomes like you have to be very careful, you know? So Katie, I think she's doing a good job. And I think keeping these girls pressed is a good thing, but she just cannot go too far, right? Because then she's gonna be destroying herself. You know what I mean? So I think we need to do all of that. Now there is a little bit also like Alexis is also coming for Jennifer Pedranti. And Alexis is saying that the rumors on the streets of Orange County is that Jennifer Pedranti allegedly is taking a step back from Ryan and that they might not be getting like married anytime soon. Now, from what I heard and what I know, they are still pretty much together. You know, I think that Jennifer literally has voiced her concerns, not related to Ryan, but related to marriage in general. You know, I think coming from a divorce, it's a lot of, you know, it's a very hard thing to do. You know, when you are coming from divorce, when it's a traumatic divorce, when your ex is still trying to make your life a living hell. No matter how you love someone else, how are you just gonna jump into another marriage like nothing ever happens? Now you have all of these walls around you, which are good walls. At the end of the day, the reason why you make mistakes in life is so you can learn from them, you know? So what Jennifer needs to do right now is literally like apply those mistakes, apply those red flags that she learned from her first marriage and recognize if there are some red flags on this new relationship. If she is not ready to get married, then they are not ready to get married. You know, they are engaged. That could be enough for now. You know, I think in order for you to get into a marriage, you need to be in a good mental health state, because a marriage is a lot. It's a commitment that you are doing to someone else. It's a commitment of being there through absolutely everything, finding each other in the middle all the time. You have to sacrifice a lot of things, you know, and it is a big commitment. So if you are not good mentally, why are you gonna jump into another marriage just because it's what, you know, society tells you to do or what you are supposed to do, you know? So if they are, I don't know if it's true or not, but if they are doing it, if they are taking a step back from the wedding, that's okay. Okay, I think that Jennifer and Ryan needs to really do what's best for them. But there we have it. Alex is treating this like the sweet gossip of the week. So she didn't learn anything. Now, talking about people who did not learn anything, and we touched on this very quickly yesterday. Let's talk about Karen Huger. Girl, I get it. A lot of you guys love Karen. I don't hate Karen or anything, you know. I just want her to be accountable for her actions, all right? Um, the problem with her is that she did not went to jail because she got one DUI. Okay. She went to jail because he was discovered, not even told by her, it was discovered that this was her fourth DUI. Okay. She lied on camera to absolutely everyone from the very beginning. She tried to use every excuse on the book of why she was being prosecuted, saying that there was someone else in the car, that, you know, that then she was racially profiled, then she was, you know, profiled because she was a housewife. She tried to say absolutely everything and lie all the way till the trial, until we discover, oh, this is your 4 DUI. And then for her to go to jail, do less time for what she was supposed to do, and instead of coming out humble, like saying that she is regretful, she goes into full makeup, full glam, her dress, walking out of the jail like she is in a freaking fashion show, you know, saying to the cameras, doing like this, like, oh yeah, I'm still that bitch, I'm out. I was like, you did not learn anything. And that makes me kind of like sad, because I used to really, really like Karen Huger. But if you are going to become a liar, and if you are not going to be taking any accountability, how do we move forward? You know, it's so sad. Right now, the whole season, on the next season of The Real House of Potomac, it's already filmed, it's already announced, it's going to be in October, I think so, you know. We know that she's not gonna be there, but there are still people who want her to come back for next season. Does she deserve to be on that season? You know, does she still deserve the platform? That is the question. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments below. Now, I have a little bit more of tea of Housewives, but we're going to talk about that a little bit later. I want to jump very quickly into some pop culture announcements that are happening right now, okay? First of all, I mean, I know this happens already like some days ago, actually like probably a week ago, you know. The engagement of Taylor Swift with Travis Kelce was like everything, you know. I didn't have a way to filming or anything. I was dying to talk about this, because the way that this man is in love with Taylor Swift, and Taylor Swift is in love with this man, is just everything. Actually, Travis just did his first podcast post engagement, you know. And the way she talks about Taylor, the way he says that he still feels butterflies, that he still gets chills, you know, every time that he thinks about the moment of the proposal. Show us how much in love this man is, Taylor Swift. Like, I am like, wow, I cannot wait. You know that Selena Gomez is right now engaged to Benny Blanco. There are rumors that the wedding is going to be this month. We don't know anything for sure. But the fact that Taylor Swift, that is her best friend, now is also engaged. We are getting two of the biggest weddings ever. But let's be honest, Taylor Swift is literally like royalty. Like, that wedding, it's going to be insane. Talking about Selena Gomez, you know, she just celebrated her bachelorette party. She went with friends to Mexico. She had fun. She danced, they drink, they did the whole actual bachelorette thing, which I think it's amazing. Selena Gomez has been known for always keeping it real. You know, she doesn't care about anything else. She wants to keep it real. She wants to do things the right way. And I am so excited for her. I think that relationship right there between Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, it's so pure. It's like, literally another couple that exudes love. So I cannot be like, I am so happy for Selena Gomez and Taylor Swift. I think they are honestly amazing. I don't think there will be any more like broken heart songs from Taylor Swift. We're moving into the I Love song era from her. Although, her new album is coming, the Life of a Showgirl. And girl, we already know that there are at least two songs dedicated to Blake Lively. The backstabbing bitch. So I am just like this is crazy. I mean, what a time to be alive. Now, today it was announced. Literally, I think like 20 minutes or 30 minutes before I start filming this video, Justin Bieber, who has been going in this whirlwind of craziness, announced another album. She just dropped an album. Like I think I was in Copenhagen at that moment. So we're talking like a month ago. Kind of a flop, people. I mean, it's not a bad album, but it didn't like really did well, right? So the fact that he today announced that today at midnight, we are going to be getting SWAG2. And he literally announced it like everywhere. And I'm like, why is he doing this? It's clear that he's not doing this for the money, I mean, Hailey Bieber has a lot of money now. So I think he's just trying to, this is like his rebellious part. I don't know what he's trying to prove to the world, throwing these albums that I don't know if it's going to be doing good. I used to love Justin Bieber. I went to one of his concerts once, so I think he has it in him to be a great pop star. But like, bitch, another album just a month after, I wouldn't have waited a little bit more. I think he is setting himself for failure, and I hope that I'm proved wrong, and I hope that he's doing great. But like, girl, it's just too much sometimes, We also saw the reunion of Fifth Harmony. Girl, well, 4 of the girls reunited at the Jonas Brothers concert, and the world lose their shit. I used to love Fifth Harmony. I watched that season of The X Factor where Fifth Harmony got created by Simon Cowell. And I used to love them. I used to love their music. I used to love absolutely everything. It was very sad when they broke up, but now they reunited, right? And it's kind of like there has been a lot of rumors that maybe they're coming back, maybe they're doing something. I don't know. Now, Camila Cabello kind of like reacted to this with like some hearts, and all of this. And I think one of the members like reacted to Camila Cabello. I think there's still a lot of friction in there. We all know that all of the ladies really got very upset that Camila left them. And honestly, I don't even know why. Like, yeah, she had a good couple of songs here and there, but what is Camila doing right now? What is she doing right now? She's not even doing Shawn Mendes anymore. So what is she doing right now? Like, I feel like Camila, you need to like shut up, go make some peace, and like come back stronger than ever. Well, now one of the members of Fifth Harmony has just been announced for the next season of Dancing with the Stars, which, by the way, the whole cast has been announced. I am living for the next season of Dancing with the Stars, The only thing missing for me was a Real Housewife. I think that a Real Housewife or a Bravo Celebrity was needed, But we have Dylan Efron. Girl, give me Dylan Efron without a short from the beginning of the season until he wins the trophy Mirror Ball, because that man is fine. Okay, that man is giving me so much vibe, but he has competition because the son of Steve Irwin, I think his name is Robert, is also participating. And girl, Have you seen the underwear ad? I'm gonna see if I can find some pictures, but like, girl, this is going to be like hot on hot. Okay. We have two of Mom Talk. Yes, we're talking Secret Life of Mormon Wives. Two of Mom Talk members are going to be joining the show. We have Whitney and Jen joining Dancing with the Stars. That is going to be insane. What else? We have more people. I remember seeing more people that I was very excited. But anyways, it's going to be a really good season. We have quite some new pros. We have the return of Mark Vallas. So like, I think this is going to be such a good show. I hope that someone cut Mark's hair because it's too crazy for my taste. But like, anyways, you know what I mean? So, girl, I am so excited. I am so excited about this. All right. I think that's it, talking about like pop culture right now. Some of the things that I had here. I wanted to mention very quickly some blind items. So Crazy Days and Nights brought 3 blind items about Real Housewives. And I honestly I have no idea who are they talking about. I have some, how you said this? I have some ideas, but they are quite like crazy, So let's see. The first one, I want to know in the comments below, what is your answer to each blind item, guys? Okay. The first one says, this former housewife paid a lot of money for a photographer to come take her photo. She thought everyone will want it and she could at least make her money back. No one picked it up. Okay, there has been a lot of housewives who are trying to stage paparazzi pictures. We have seen, Heather Dubrow, we just talked about it with the whole Disney thing. But we have seen Melissa Gorga. We have seen Bronwyn New, what was her name? Bronwyn Newport, Bronwyn, the one from Orange County. We have seen so many other, try to really stage paparazzi pictures, and their egos are so big that they really think that, people care that much about them. I'm going to tell you something. I feel that paparazzi, yes, reality TV is a big part of American culture, but at the end of the day, we only care about paparazzi pictures when it comes from like actual celebrities. Not celebrities, but like actors or singers, A-list actors, A-list singers, like something like that. Like if it's coming from that, then we are interesting. But do I need to watch a random housewife putting gas on her car? Do we really need that? You know what I mean? So anyways, let me know in the comments below, what do you feel about that one? Who you think this is the person? Now, let's go into the next one. It says, someone should ask this current housewife about the days she used to sell drugs to supplement her income. Girl, not a narco housewife. Okay, I have no idea. In my mind, it's like it has to be someone from like New Jersey. I don't know if I'm profiling, but it have to be like, I'm thinking about like Daniel Staub, I'm talking about like someone who has like connections to like narcos kind of thing. Maybe someone from Miami. We all know that Alexia's Nepola first husband was like a little bit crooked. So like maybe I'm thinking about that kind of like era. But like the fact that they are trying to say that the housewife was also selling, girl, don't bring, like, we all have a past. Unless she's still doing it. Like, we all have a past, girl. Anyways, let me know who you think it is in the comments below. Now, the last one says, is there really even a need for a housewife to hire bots to promote themselves? Apparently, the citrus housewife thought so. Now, the citrus housewife is very obvious. We're talking about Orange County, right? So we need to talk about either Shannon Bedore, Tamara Josh, Heather Dubrow, Emily Simpson, Gina Kirschenheit, Katie Ginella, or Jennifer Pedranti. Now, what I'm thinking is someone who is trying to promote themselves, right? I want to say, look, the only one that I could think about it will be maybe Tamara Josh or Gina or Emily. I think they are on the hot seat. I think a lot of people are not happy with them. So I could see them maybe hiring some kind of like situation to kind of like promote themselves, you know. What do you think? You know, I cannot see Heather Dubrow doing this, you know. I cannot see, I don't think Jennifer Pedranti has the money to do this. I don't think, Katie Ginella, I honestly don't think she even cares to need it because everyone is supporting her. And Shannon Bedore, I don't think she even knows what a bot is. So, you know what I mean? I think my bet is either Tamara, Emily, or Gina. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments below. All right, guys, that is it for today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your amazing support. I am so happy to be creating content for you, to be bringing you with this, you know, new journey. Remember to keep sharing this video, watching it and rewatching it and triple watching it. And also, you know, let's bring more people. Let's keep it alive. So like all the people from my other channel potentially one day return to this one. And if you are new here and you just find me, well, welcome to the Beverly True, because over here we have fun every single day. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you guys and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.